Hello everybody, welcome to our market report. My name is Christian Charlo. Today we're Wednesday, March 6th. Today folks, I want to talk about a bottom that we are confirming on the resources sector. So I'm going to show you a list of some stocks that are actually starting to leave their oversold situation and where you might acquire some positions on those stocks. Because actually what happened is that the Beige Book was published today, and in the Beige Book, it seems like investors are seeing that the loose monetary policies that were adopted by the central banks are due to continue. Also, there were some comments made by Ben Bernanke, who also said that under this current market conditions, he doesn't see why they should withdraw all the excess liquidity that has been put into the market because the economy is still too fragile. So with this, I'm going to show you the list of some stocks where we are having a bottom, but overall on those resources sector, it's not a clear cut entry point for swing trading because most of them of the resources sector have not reversed yet their downward trend, but they're good to buy at the bottom and sell when they reach their downward trend. We're going to take a look at this together. For the gold, for instance, this is a perfect example where yes, it's confirming a bottom. As you see here on the stochastics, it's starting to leave its oversold situation. But for swing trading, it's not an ideal entry point because there's still that downward trend. So it's just the gold sector is just having a rebound within its downward trend. The ideal entry point will be on the reversal of that downward trend, a little bit higher at 259. That would be a good entry point for swing trading. But there are some stocks which are actually already reversing the downward trend, like CORP. That stock, yes, that's a good opportunity to get in for swing trading. It reversed its downward trend after confirming a bottom. The volumes are around average, so that's an entry point. Your stop loss at 33.04. Another stock like Kinross Gold has not yet reversed its downward trend, but because I look at the higher volume, because I look at the stochastics, it's making a higher bottom. So that's a sign that during this increase that happened, well, the stock was moving on a higher volume, and that's some sign that there's some buyers on that stock. So yes, I'll be willing to open some positions right now, even if the stock has not yet reversed its downward trend, and I put my stop loss at 770 on Kinross Gold. On the mining sector, what do we have? We have Thompson Creek, which is confirming a second bottom here. So that's a clear support. And we have here a confirmation of an oversold situation on the stochastic. So I'll be willing to get in now. Stop loss at 320.22, so it's not going to be a lot. And a 10% gain potential until it reaches that downward trend at 376. So that's a stock you can open some positions and make 10% if the momentum of the resources persists, and if some sectors like the mining sector here can actually reverse its downward trend, well, that would be a good opportunity to cash in on Thompson Creek Metal if you open some positions today on March 6th. TURQUOISE Resources, it's a stock you should put on your watch list. It already reversed its downward trend. Now it's stabilizing, and in the continuity of the momentum on the resources, TURQUOISE Resources would be a good opportunity to get in higher than 728. The coal, what we like about the coal is that it is testing an important support. Most of the time, it has tested that support for the last few years. For last year and this year, it has rebounded. So this is right now the opportunity to get in for the coal, and until it reaches that downward trend at 24.75. There are some stocks which are actually a good opportunity to benefit, just like the coal vector. There is Peabody Energy from 21 to $23 approximately. That would be a good opportunity to make some money in Peabody Energy. Yes, it's clearly leaving its oversold situation. There's Arch Coal. Well, I'll be patient on Arch Coal because I'll wait till the stock reverse its downward trend. I'll be a buyer at 530 on Arch Coal. It's near though, but it should be put on your watch list. So that stock on the reversal of that downward trend, 530, I'm a buyer. There's the iron&Steel, which the vector is actually standing out because it's clearly starting a bullish shackle. There are some stocks which are actually in a breakout, so good opportunities to get in, like Siderurgica National. After stabilizing for a while, now that stock is going up. Look at the stochastics here. It's actually confirming a higher bottom on the stochastic, so there's some momentum on the upside. Allegheny technology, just like the vector here, the stock has been able to stabilize around that support here. And after the stock is breaking that resistance, and the stochastics are showing some momentum on the upside. Target to take some profits, $34 at this resistance. There's also United Steel, which might be a good opportunity to get in right now because it's oversold. By judging on the stochastics, 1989 your stop loss, and profit opportunity at 21.94. So this is the list of the stocks, going all the stocks with the S, like Gold Corp, Synergica National, Allegheny Technologies, are all stocks that are actually in a breakout. Where, so those of you like to buy stocks that are in a breakout, those are good candidates. But other stocks like you see in this list here are only stocks where you could buy some positions right now because they're confirming about them, and you cash in whenever they test their downward trend or they reverse their downward trend. So you have to be patient on some of them. So you could get access to all the breakouts and all this list live on marketgurus.tv. It's free for 10 days. Just click at the link below and you'll be able to get access to that live. So that's it, folks. This is Christian Charlo for your market report, and see you next week for your next market report.